The fact that you're crying means it's working, so you're doing a good job. I am not surprised at all to see Sonali being emotional during the yoni mapping process. This is actually...
At 22, Sonali Bose was an aspiring textile designer in the vibrant city of Dhaka, brimming with colors, dreams, and promise. Raised in a traditional Bengali household, Sonali felt an unspoken weight, virgin, a word that hovered over her, tying her identity to tradition rather than who she was in the heart of things. When she landed her first real job at TLC Creations, a boutique linen studio guided by tender loving care and innovative craftsmanship, she thought it was just a career step. It turned out to be a personal leap. Sonali's world is woven with the quiet hum of looms and the warm scent of dyed fabrics. Every day, she transported raw silk and cotton into intricate designs. Yet, beneath the calm exterior, her heart thrummed with longing, for love, for understanding, for the freedom to embrace her own desires. Then she met Arjun, a soft-spoken textiles researcher who came to TLC to study ancient weaving methods. His curiosity matched hers, but it was the purity in his gaze that unsettled and intrigued her. He didn't reduce her to virgin. Instead, he asked questions about her dreams and shared stories of the wild silk trade in the Sundarbans. Their friendship grew among swatches and dye vats. Arjun would bring lunch, fragrant biryani and tales of his grandmother's embroidery. Sonali would show off her early sketches, geometric blocks, paisleys dancing with modern lines. Late afternoons, they'd sip tea in the courtyard, watching light play on handspun threads. Sonali felt alive, yet anxious. Thoughts tumbled. Am I ready? Is my worth tied to innocence or to my courage to love? One evening, as Sonali reviewed her final project, a blend of bold colors and traditional motifs, Arjun came asking for her insight. The moon lit the courtyard as they talked softly. Their hands brushed when she handed him a fabric scrap. The tension, tender and unexpected, made Sonali's breath catch. Arjun said simply, "I care about you." Sonali's heart fluttered. She nodded, whispering, "I care about you too." It wasn't about virginity or tradition anymore. It was about connection, about trusting someone with the parts of yourself you've never shared. One humid evening after closing the shop, Sonali found herself in Arjun's arms under a homemade canopy of lights, a surprise nighttime showcase. The world hushed. He looked at her, beautiful, bold, gentle, and she felt safe. They kissed, softly, with honest hearts. It was her first love in every sense, sensual, tender, and full of mutual respect. In the following days, they learned each other. How one's heart races at a certain word, how the scent of rain calms another, how the simplest touch can unlock longing. Sonali had always believed that preserving her virginity was a duty, not to herself, but to her family's ideals. But in Arjun's arms, she realized something. Preserving yourself is not about denying love, it's about choosing when, with whom, and how. Her innocence wasn't a burden, it was the raw fabric that, when recognized and cherished, could bear rich, vibrant stories. She told her parents, carefully, sincerely, about Arjun and what love had taught her. They didn't all understand at once, but they saw her glow, the steadiness in her eyes, and the respect in his. At TLC's annual showcase, Sonali and Arjun presented a collaborative collection. Bold blocks woven with memory, tenderness, and the courage to love. It was called Virgins of the Loom, not in the old sense, but reborn, a tribute to all new beginnings, to stories waiting to be told. As Sonali breathed in the applause, she knew she wasn't just a virgin of tradition. She was a woman starting her own story, woven with tenderness, courage, and her very own TLC.